Hello, it's June back again from poppyfieldcardcrafts.com, and for this tutorial I have this double pleat card to show you and how I made it. I've been asked by several people if I would make a tutorial on this, so here we are. This is a 5x7 card base, and the main part, the center part, I'm actually using the measurements that I saw on Anne Melvin's YouTube channel, so I shall say thank you to Anne. Right, we'll get started. So I'm still using a 5x7 card base, but I didn't have enough of this card left to do a replica again. So we've had to go with different coloured paper. I have that one, which is so pretty. It is really very nice, and a nice marble effect on the back. It's my card base, and I have, it's like a pale heather pearlized card as a mat, and I've already stamped birthday wishes. I used Diversifying Onyx Black ink pad for that, and the sentiment actually is unknown. So what we need to do is get a piece of paper which measures 10 inches by 5 inches. And then we need our scoreboard, and there is quite a bit of scoring for this one, but once that's done, that's the end of the scoring just about. So on the long side we need to score at 1 inch, 1.5, 2.5, 3 inches, 4, 4.5, 5.5, 6, 7, 7.5, 8.5, and finally 9. And that gives you the inch on that side as it does on this side. Then if you get your pencil, turn your paper around, and on the 2 inch mark, just mark your paper, and on the 3 inch do the same. I'll just put a little dot. Do the same at the other end, 2 inch, 3 inch, and on the long side at 4.5 inches make a mark there, and 5.5 inches a mark there. Turn that round and do the same again, 4.5 and 5.5. That can go away. So it's difficult at times to pick up the score marks when it's a highly patterned design. Maybe you could see those there. But what I do have is a template and this will be on my blog tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th of October. So this is our 10 by 5 and our score lines, and what we need to do now is, and it's maybe better showing you on this than on this piece. So we've made a mark at the 4.5 and 5.5, and I've just seen what I've done there, because I've marked that at 4 inches, and it should be 4.5 inches. Right, so at the 4.5 and 5 inches to correspond at the bottom, and 2 inches and 3 inches at the sides. And then we're going to mark point to the first point, point to the second point on the top and bottom, and then we're going to cut those away. So you can use your paper trimmer, or you can draw a line. So I'm going to draw a line. So it's from the point on the right to the first point on the right. Draw that line. And then the point on the left to that point on the left. Draw another line. Have to do it this way. So that point to that point. And that point to that point. There's the markings, and now we need to cut away these 4 corners. I'm trying to stay on the line, and I really should use a paper trimmer because I really can't cut straight. Nearly there. This is such a pretty paper. It's I love the colours in this. So we now have that shape, which corresponds to that shape when it's scored and cut. What we need to do next is to, on the middle section, that's the widest, that is your middle. So on the next score mark, bring that forward and burnish. And then the next score mark, that goes back. The next one goes forward. So you're getting the drift now, I'm sure. Back. Forward. And back. And the same on this side. So we'll go forward. I'm just going to open that. Forward. And there is your double pleat. It's so pretty. So I'm going to put 2 brads at either side, as I did on this one. And just to make sure they are both aligned the same, I just turn that over so it's end to end, and then I can make a hole in there. And then on this card, when that is together, like so, see that straight, just make a mark on there, on that side. There you are. Now I'm using brads and some glue to keep this down. I've seen cards made with a band across, and it sort of keeps it flatter, more flat than how I've made my first card. But I do like how it sort of is more open, so I'm doing this the same way. So what I need to do is to add some glue on the points at the back, but I definitely need some glue on the middle section because I do want that to lie flat. So I'll just get my brads. Pop those in. This glue does dry clear, which is just as well as I'm moving this about. And get the second brad in. For any newcomers who may be watching this, I do have dexterity problems, so whilst I'm possibly making this look too fussy and fumbling about, it isn't. It's because I don't have the dexterity. Okay, so we'll press this down. Keep that there. I might have to add a little bit more glue. It does give you wiggle room, but it may have taken too long. And then put that over. And that. That. Now you can, if you want, add glue in there if you wanted these to be firmer, but I like that like that. I'm just going to get my glue eraser, adhesive eraser I should say. little bit more. I will finish that off camera. I think the colour of this paper and that background is really stunning. So we'll add glue to the back. And just give it a nice narrow border. And there you have a double pleat card. I really like that paper, but now that I've used that, I think that's my favourite. So thank you for spending some time with me. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.